All right, guys, welcome to another video, Full Speed on Pulse, and we are back again with the Klx230, wrapping up our last upgrade. Got to get that light bar on. You know the deal. Let's get at it. So we got the famous eBay light kit here. It comes with all the wiring, the switch, and everything. And it's like 15 bucks, 17 bucks. Can't beat that deal. I just don't know if it's going to fit on here. This is going to be tough, so I'm just going to tell you right now. We're going to skip ahead because I got to get all the brackets out of here, start getting them aligned on there so then we can kind of see where it's going to swivel and clamp on this handlebar setup. We might have to do some trimming here and cut that off, but that's not really a big deal. It doesn't do much anyways. All right, we ended up getting the light bar all set up on there, guys. We did have to cut that off. We just used some snips, not a big deal. And it's mounted on there pretty even, not too bad. So we are going to do kind of a quick setup. I'm putting the wiring in here, guys, just because we want to be able to test the bike out and make sure that we are going to keep this bike. We had all intentions on keeping the bike, but we have been really drooling over the CRF 250 because they are lighter and have more power, and they go for about the same price. So we are thinking maybe next year, maybe upgrading, but we still got to put our first ride in on this thing. Maybe we'll fall in love with this thing and we won't even think about upgrading because this bike does everything we need it to. This is in our group one of the better bikes right now. So this will be very good for our trips. So we're going to run the wires down through here, come down in here. We're just going to throw some zip ties in. And then the battery box is right here on the side, really easy to get to. And then we just got to connect our power and our negative. All your wiring comes in here all ready to go. You just got to put a couple loops on here. And it's got a little fuse. And it's already got the switch wired in too, which we're just going to mount somewhere on here and we'll be good to go. So let's get at it. All right, guys, she's all wired up. Bam. Woo. She's bright too. That's going to do us just right. It gets nighttime. We'll be able to adjust it a little up and down. We did leave a little play so we can kind of pivot it a little bit, but it's still really tight. So it's not going to bounce around. But we can crank down on it a little bit more if it is a problem. But yeah, that's going to be good. And that's it, guys. That's easy. And it routed real nice there. A couple zip ties. We just got to snip them, actually. Mount it right to the battery. The only trick is, I'd say, if you guys do a closed loop going over the terminals on the battery, there's only just enough bolt to catch that block. So we had to tilt our battery to the side and kind of wiggle those blocks the right way. And it was a little bit of a maneuvering process. So if you did an open loop, as far as like just like a slotted like prong style wiring terminal or whatever you want to call it, that would make it way easier on doing that. But this way we have it on there and we know it's not going to come off. So once you start getting that block threaded, you're all good. So it might be worth it just to do a little bit of the hassle. That way you know it's not going to just like come undone a little bit and then slide out, and then you're going to lose your light at nighttime. And then if you don't have the right tools, that's going to be a pain in the butt to get to. So might be worth just doing a little extra work. All right, guys, but we wrapped up the mods on the Klx230. Now it's time to get down for that Hatfield McCoy's trails and see what this bike can really do. Make sure you stay tuned. I appreciate you guys watching. You know the deal. Until next time, we'll see you later.